Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly love readings from the 13th to the 17th of January. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. That's how I communicate with you guys, so super important. Look, there's been a problem with comments that's just started in the last couple of days as well. So if you're not seeing your comment post immediately, that's okay. There's an issue where all comments are going into a review box, which shouldn't be happening. They're working on trying to fix it. It just means that I have to go through and manually approve every single comment, which takes time. So if you're not seeing it post up straight away, nothing's happened, you're not blocked or anything, and comments aren't blocked, it's just YouTube being YouTube. Alright, these are general love readings, so if they're not resonating with you, that's okay. Hit the notification button and then go and check out one of the other amazing tarot readers here on YouTube. Otherwise, let's get started with your love messages. Love messages, please, for Sagittarius for the 13th to the 17th. Sagittarius. Oh, there she goes. Who is that? Three of Wands. Okay, so you might be dealing with someone at a distance, or they might be coming back from overseas. Someone might be returning overseas. You might be thinking of traveling overseas. We'll take those. Okay. Take some more. Okay. We'll be dealing with a Virgo for some of you. Whatever it is, wise decisions have been made to avoid disaster, which is good. Okay. We're going to clarify that too. All right. Excuse me. Okay. It looks as if there may be some fighting going on in relation to family disagreements here. So with this Six of Cups in reverse, it's either related to family, like squabbles, that sort of thing, or it's someone that you do have a deep connection with, like a family friend from childhood or a childhood friend, that sort of thing. There's definitely some sort of tension going on here. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with, like I said, but I don't know whether you're trying to think about getting away from this, like how you're going to escape this, or whether you're, for some of you, it might be arguing about the travel. They may have traveled and then you've argued as well. But either way, there's tension going on here. There is distance between you, whether it's emotional distance or physical distance or both. There's definitely distance. Let's see what's going on here with... Let's clarify this Tower. What is the Tower in reverse? What are we avoiding over here? What's being avoided? What's the disaster? Tower in reverse, please. Okay, so you're avoiding doing something you regret with this Eight of Swords in reverse, whatever that might be. I feel like you're actually getting some guidance from someone, and that's what's actually going to help this Tower avert. Because it is in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, like you're avoiding doing something that you're really going to regret here. Maybe saying something you regret, but someone's coming in to give you this advice. So I feel like this situation's kind of brewing, and then in comes this person to offer their wise guiding advice, which is good. Oh, I made that a little bit too dark. Sorry about that. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's see what this Page of Swords is though. Again, travel, decisions, travel, like picking your path in life. This is something to do with someone doesn't want to travel and you do, vice versa. Maybe you don't want to move somewhere and the other person does want to. Page of Swords, please. Yes, someone is secretly spying. There's secrets being kept. Someone is secretly watching. This is a very confusing spread for me. So I hope that someone out there is understanding what is going on. All right. Okay, let's summarize here. What I'm getting is there's definitely separation between you and another person. For some of you, that is physical separation. For some of you, it is emotional separation. I'm definitely sensing it is something to do with your location. So whether you plan to travel with this person and it hasn't happened, or they've changed their mind, or you've changed your mind, or about relocating. So they need to relocate, you want to relocate, whichever variation of that works. It's something to do with where you are physically put. There is fighting going on here because of it. But someone is coming in to give you some advice, or I almost feel like for some of you, it's not a person that's coming in for advice. You're being guided. See how he's like kind of guiding and shining the light? So for some of you, it's like you're actually being given the signs and you need to follow the light that the signs are pointing on, if that makes sense. I don't know how that even came out of my mouth, so it must be important. That's what's going to make you avoid doing something that you regret over here. I don't know what this sideline is where someone is definitely keeping a secret eye on this. See if we can't draw more out of this. What is the Page of Swords in reverse on the moon about, please? Page of Swords on the moon, please. Ten of Cups. I feel like, is someone actually just spying on your relationship to see if it's successful or not? Like, it's almost like someone, not that they want to see you fail, but they're taking an unusual interest in your happiness, in your relationship. Ten of Cups over here, by the way. So it's like they're definitely, it's like an unhealthy interest or an unusual interest in what's going on in your personal life, and they're doing it on the sly. They're not telling anyone that they're doing it, so I don't know who that is. I don't know what they're going to do with that information, but for this week at least, it's important that you know that. I don't know why. All right, thoughts and feelings, please, for Sagittarius. Thoughts and feelings for Sagittarius. Oh, wow, okay, you're like, okay, so maybe it's you that wants to move, Sag, because you're looking for a fresh start here. You're like, I want to go and start my journey. Someone actually mentioned in comments today about the Fool's Journey, so interesting. That's kind of what's coming through here. I want to start this new chapter. I want to go out and see the world. See how she's walking through a doorway, from a doorway into another world. Like she's starting the journey in another world. And that's what traveling can be. Another one, please, for thoughts and feelings. Ah, okay. You kind of, you've got a very fixed idea about what that will look like for you. Like, first I want to travel here, and then I want to go here, and then I want to go here, and then I want to work into this space for 2 years, and then I want to go to the next place. It's a very fixed idea rather than you just going, you know what, I'm just going to book a ticket to anywhere and see what the first flight out of here is. It's the opposite of booking the ticket to anywhere. You've got this really structured approach to your new beginnings. For some of you, you want to have this new start with this other person because, you know, they're your rock, your relationship, you're in a committed, you know, kind of partnership with them, obviously. So you think that they should either follow you or you should follow them, and then that's important to you, that commitment that, hey, you got to have my back here if I need to do this or I want to do this. All right, let's do their thoughts and feelings. I feel like this is going to be a long reading. Sorry, Sag. Thoughts and feelings for Sagittarius person. That could be why someone's taking a keen interest in your relationship too, because they might sense that this is a make or break kind of thing. Okay, your other person is kind of a little bit bitter about the whole thing. It could be them that doesn't want to move. Just had the 8 of Pentacles trying to poke through then in reverse, so they're not wanting to really... Okay, yeah. I'm going to take one more, please. I think they see this as your dream, not theirs, with the Star card, because the Queen of Wands in reverse, she's really bitter. She's like, kind of, not, I don't want to say vindictive, that's not the right word, but she is very, I don't see why this should happen to me kind of thing. And then the Star on top of that, it's like, well, these are your dreams, they're not my dreams. So it could be that the other person isn't kind of supporting you as much as you think that they should, if they're, particularly if they're in a committed relationship with you. Let's do most likely outcome here, please, for Sagittarius. Most likely outcome for Sagittarius, please. Okay, looks like new beginnings either way. And new ideas about beginnings, new, just a whole new, it can also mean in relationships that it's a new, that you and your other person are not necessarily on the same page, because you need to have some honest conversations. So that's kind of being echoed. It just might all be coming out at the moment as well. 4 of Swords. There's a bit of anxiety around that, and you're trying to find the peace in the anxiety. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the 6 of Swords. So I think for some of you, there will be at least discussions around a separation for a period, maybe for the period that you're away. I'm just trying to feel whether or not though this is, and that's actually going to improve things. Like I feel like that's actually going to heal things between you. This separation. For some of you, it may, if you're in a marriage, it may mean, you know, a serious separation, a long-term separation, divorce, that sort of thing. But again, which will be actually a healing thing for you. For some of you, you're going to actually lose a lot of money with this moving business. So you need to think about that as well. With that 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's clarified by the 6 of Swords though. So either, look, it's going to do really great things for your relationship, and you're actually going to move to a more stable kind of space. Or if you do decide to part, then it's actually going to be the best thing for you. So it kind of goes either way. Whatever your situation dictates and whatever's best for you, you're actually going to come out on top, which is good. All right, let's do advice, please, for Sagittarius. Advice for Sagittarius. So interestingly, because this card came out on its own, which was kind of just highlighting that this is about travel, taking direction, not knowing which way to go. Spirit's saying you do know which way to go. Okay, you already have the answer. You already have the answer inside. You know the decision is what they're saying. So you just need to concentrate, because the decision, you already have the answer. You may find yourself having to defend your position. So be prepared for that. Ah, but look at this. This is what we want to see. But ultimately, through all of this, you're going to be coming out on top here with this Ten of Cups. So I think that no matter what happens, you're actually heading for Ten of Cups, which is great. So it's like, stay on your path, keep doing what is important to you, keep living those dreams. It doesn't matter that that's what this person thinks, that if this is your dream, you need to keep following that dream, because that's actually what's going to give you the ultimate fulfillment and happiness in life. And that's ultimately what we're all seeking, yeah? All right, let's do a romance angel really quickly. I'm sorry this is so long. That's not too bad, 15 minutes. All right, Sagittarius, romance angels for Sagittarius, please. Codependency. Okay, so I think that that's part of the reason that this travel or relocation or whatever it is probably quite difficult for both of you, because of that codependency that's going on. For those of you that are facing separation, where you can't move together or you are traveling separately, this is causing a lot of distress. For those of you that are seeking to move and want your partner to come with you, it's almost like you're doing something that's very independent, and that makes them uneasy because, you know, you've gone and got yourself a new project or a new thing that you want to move for, and why would you want to move away from them and upheaval your life kind of thing with them? Why isn't it them that make you perfectly happy? So that just is kind of destabilizing a little bit. So you just need to be aware and be mindful of how the other person might be feeling, or how you might be feeling in that codependency space too, and then reshape the discussion to kind of go around that, or I guess appeal to some of the issues that they have with that. Whew, I talked a lot then, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Please let me know what's happening here, because again, I feel like I've got half of the book. Don't forget to the comments. Don't stress about the comments, but definitely leave them still, and I will approve them. Otherwise, I will see you back here for the weekend reads. Talk to you soon. Bye.